This is Aubrey Drake Graham, plaintiff. UMG Recordings is the defendant. Plaintiff Aubrey Drake Graham, quote unquote Drake or plaintiff. Yes, I'm using plaintiff from now on. Through his attorneys, brings his complaint against defendant UMG Recordings, defendant UMG. It says introduction. Now, what's it, dude? This shit about to read like a dumbass damn BET movie or some shit, a Lifetime movie about somebody who was stupid. It says a single lie can destroy a reputation of integrity, and while it takes years to build a reputation, it can be ruined in 5 minutes. Sir Lucian Grange, Chief Executive Officer, UMG, March 25th, 2024. They started off with some bullshit manipulation. See, this why nobody fuck with you, okay? Just because he said you ain't got no integrity. First off, so this quote wasn't even talking about you in the first place. Now you got your fans thinking, oh, look how smart he is, guys. He's using what Lucian said against him because he has integrity and da-da-da. Way to go. Go, Drake, go. Go, Drake, go. Dirty bastards. Hey, you stop in there. That's not funny. My wife be thinking it's funny. That's what she be doing in there to fuck with me. That's actually where I got the shit from. Number 1, the middle of the night, May 7, 2024, an armed group of assailants drove up to the Toronto house in which Drake and his family resided. What you mean in his family? I ain't never seen his family in the embassy and shit. I seen Baca. In the embassy.
That's the fam.
I seen you right. That's who he considered family. Yeah, you right. Drake was inside. The car was stopped in front of the residence. Someone yelled, "Fuck Drake! Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! This is not real. This is giving motherfucking what's his name? The motherfucker from Chicago, the Jesse Smollett. This is giving Smollett. Ain't nobody roll up to your big ass house and yell fuck. They know can't nobody hear you."
I would assume Drake got gates. Did the embassy got gates around it or something? The embassy not a gated community? It's just a place you can roll up on?
Nigga, it's a gate outside a gate to get to the damn embassy. Ain't nobody just rolling up saying, nigga, the only and see, this how I know ChatGPT wrote this shit, and probably, you know what? Drake probably did write this shit. This might be, he done watched a bunch of hood movies. He done seen Boys in Hood. Listen up, Drake. The reason people say fuck the nigga in off of Crenshaw and shit, because the houses is like, here go the street and here go the house, and the walls is just in. The nigga can hear you say that shit down here, nigga. Not at the embassy. You full of shit. This did not happen. You starting this shit off with pure lies. I'm pissed off. I might not, dude. I swear, nigga. If this was just on some regular shit, this was a school book report, nigga, I'd have got an F because I would have went to the teacher and be like, I ain't finishing this shit. I'll be damned. Let us continue. The car stopped in front of the residence. Someone yelled, "Fuck Drake." That don't even sound real. And at least one gunman began to open fire. One bullet went through the security gate and hit Drake's front door. Another bullet struck and wounded a security guard. You talking about the security guard that don't fucking exist? Because the security guard got shot. The police came outside and they did all of this investigation, but we never got a name. They never said nothing about him being in the hospital, whether he was in stable condition or if he died or nothing. We ain't even heard about that security guard. When you think, because he conveniently got shot right off the part 6 dropped, and motherfuckers was shitting all over the fucking fraudster. All right. Okay. Yeah. So he conveniently got shot. And let me tell you something. I ain't gonna get us too far off. We gonna get right back to it. But I actually made a video about that. Okay. And let me show y'all the video here. And for you new people here, we've been shitting on fraudry for a long time around here. Okay. Damn chat, just in case y'all want to check it out y'all self one day. Where was
and it's so wild how all that shit happened like right when he was getting his ass kicked and it stopped the beef. That's what stopped the beef.
That's what stopped the beef. It wasn't a prison guard stopping fucking Fleece Johnson that stopped the beef. It was that shot that stopped the beef. And here y'all go right here if y'all wanna bookmark that and read that, watch that video, because this is the first time us hearing about this security guard since that shit happened on some real shit. Like real shit, man. Well, the car drove away. Oh, wait. And then this what makes it even more believable. It says another bullet struck wounded a security guard who was also one of Drake's friends. One of your friends got shot and you didn't do nothing. You didn't come out and speak and say, hey, because I remember at a Busta Rhymes video shoot, his bodyguard he unfortunately passed away. And Busta Rhymes immediately did a fucking press release and fucking articles and all sorts of shit, make sure his homeboy's name lived. That motherfucking security guard was not your friend. Even if he did exist, it shows you how shitty of a friend you are, because you didn't say shit about, oh my gosh, I almost lost my friend or nothing. You full of shit.
Your friend got shot behind your bullshit.
Behind your bullshit. That sounded possible, but it wasn't. I processed it and I was like, it wasn't. Then, listen to this. It says, while the car drove away, Drake and others in the house summoned help for the security guard and did everything possible to keep him alive. You hear that, how they setting it up like he died? Then it says, during the nearly 30 minutes it took for the ambulance to arrive, Drake and others labored to keep the man alive by applying pressure to the gunshot wound with towels. Blood was every...
Oh shit.
This is pure fiction.
You know what this sound like to me? This sound like the Tubi movie that Benzino played in with him. This is a Tubi movie.
This is definitely the script from the Tubi movie. During the nearly 30 minutes it took for the ambulance to arrive, Drake and the others labored to keep the man alive by applying pressure to the gunshot wound with towels, and blood was everywhere. Check this out. I know I can't say for a fact and shit, but I'm pretty sure that let me check something real quick. Let me see if you can still find Drake's house on Google's map. Let me see Drake's house, Google Maps. They probably done turned it off and shit. Let's see. Let us see, cause I'm very curious and shit to see how far a fucking, you know what? I ain't even go doing that shit. But I'ma assume in the neighborhood you stay in, the neighborhood I stay in, I know for a fact. One time they was prank calling and shit, and somebody prank called and said they was gonna do some non-YouTube friendly shit to somebody else, and gave our house address, right? The police was here, and I was like, yo, and they was like, yeah, 7 minutes ago, we got a call. I was like, 7 minutes ago, goddamn. And but it wasn't, they had the wrong crib and everything. And I ain't nowhere near no embassy shit. The police down the street from y'all, I know the police. It wasn't no damn 30 minutes and shit. And then, anyway, after the security guard arrived at the hospital, surgeons worked quickly to remove the bullet, stop the bleeding, and save his life, though it took days for his condition to stabilize. Thankfully, the security... Why they keep referencing this as a security guard? This was your friend?
They wanted to make... Yeah, right. I know, right?
This your friend. You didn't want everybody to know that your friend risked his life for you. This security guard. The security guard ain't real. Stop lying. God damn, nigga, I'm literally getting agitated, bro. Cause this is pure fiction. This can't be real. I bet by the time we get to the end of this, I hope it have a sentence that say, all of this could have been a possibility, but luckily none of this happened. And then I could be like, you know what? I don't know why y'all took us through there, but because that's what it sounds like. This sounds like pure fantasy and fiction, much like believing Fraudry ever wrote anything he ever said. This is a Fraudry chat GPT assisted fucking pure work of fiction. Let's continue.
Definitely.
The very next day, May 8th, 2024, a different intruder used his bare hands to dig a hole under the security fence surrounding Drake's Toronto house. He managed to dig deep enough with his fucking bare hands to squeeze through and enter Drake's property. Fortunately, Drake's home security guards caught him before he was able to cause any physical harm. Although the trespasser managed to yell.
What kind of racist slurs is people yelling at Drake? What the fuck? What do you say to Drake that's racist?
The passenger managed to yell racist slurs and threats against Drake before being escorted. Okay, what the fuck is this?
This is some bullshit.
This some bull. The first person.
If you got security guard, your security guard just let a nigga dig with his bare hands underneath the fence. That sounds ridiculous.
Ridiculous. You telling me it's dirt around your house? You telling me it ain't a concrete barrier around your house? A motherfucking you dig up under the fence to the embassy?
You must can't have guns in Canada because somebody digging under my. You know how long it take to dig a hole with your bare hands?
Nigga, fuck a gun. If I ain't got no gun, you getting hit with a rock. I'm throwing a brick at you. You getting assaulted.
Stab.
Yes.
Stab. I don't know if I can say that on here.
It's too late. Fuck it. No, I will take the yellow flag for that shit because that's what should happen. A motherfucker sit and damn dig under your shit. Then, but this what pissed me off. You expect us to believe that he dug up the shit and then yelled racial shit towards you, like you said. What racist shit could he say? And I can't even say the shit I was gonna say because we actually do be getting blocked for that shit. But they came up there and called you the N-word or whatever the fuck. Well, I can't.
They got to do with digging in his. He was like, "You fucking African American."
African American. That's. And I wish they had said that because I would have said that's another lie because you're not fucking American. You're not even. But he is African American. It's dead. You right. But they didn't yell that because they didn't put it in here. They just said racial slurs. Y'all seeing how ain't no details in this bitch? The only detail they gave is that somebody yelled out "fuck Drake." But we don't get who the security guard was. We don't get when they was released. We don't get fucking who this person was. And we don't even get the racial slurs. I guess he was like, if I put actual racial slurs, it's gonna sound fake. Duh, Baka. I don't even want you to help me write this shit. Get back out of here. Don't you got some fucking women to kidnap? Gee whiz. On May 9th, this all happened back to back. Get the fuck out of here. May 7th, May 8th, and then May 9th. On May 9th, the very next day, another break-in attempt happened. You are not being honest. And if this shit did happen, this ain't have shit to do with this Kendrick shit. This was the weekend manager coming to beat your ass.
Yes.
Or, I'll be honest, if any of this shit happened, which I 100% pure in my heart, that first one, I give 1% happy. But I'll be damned if I believe a motherfucker dug up under the side of this motherfucker's house. I'll be damned.
The dig a hole big enough for a human grown person to fit up under the fence.
And they whole goal was to yell racial slur. They didn't have no weapon, no nothing. Excuse me. Oh my gosh.
Sounds ridiculous.
This is ridiculous. This is what you be saying. My flabbers have been gassed.
All
and
my gas is a flabber.
We ain't even made it. We barely made it to the second page, my nigga.
Damn.
I gotta go to work in the morning. This gonna have to be an 8-part motherfucking series.
Yeah, this is some bullshit already.
Day 3. On May 9th, the very next day, another break-in attempt happened. And who the fuck? Nigga, what security guards? You can't have no security guards. You had 3 break-ins in a row.
in a row.
This is zero security. Who the fuck you got? Fucking Craig and Day Day?
His security guard got the same skill level as Drake singing.
-8. He had top 5 sitting down that bitch. Top 5 in academics out there. Livingston.
That motherfucking security guard Shamar.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know it was gonna be this dumb. When I was listening to people read through it, I was just kind of jumping through. I ain't know this. In the 2 decades leading up to May of 2024, although Drake was constantly in the public eye, nothing remotely like these events have ever happened to him or his family. But these events were not coincidental. They immediately followed and were approximately caused by UMG's actions leading up to and on May 4th. No, I know for a fact that weekend shit, that shooting shit, if it did even happen, that was all of that shit, and not the weekend itself, but that was some fucking Canadian shit. Wasn't no niggas. Anyway, so you trying to tell, this make you even look more like a bitch. So you trying to tell us that you such a bitch that after Kendrick dropped his shit, other Canadians came and started fucking with you? Cause there wasn't no motherfuckers from LA came up there and did that shit. There wasn't no Americans ain't digging under shit. We not digging under nobody's house.
Hell no. I think that's the most outlandish shit I have heard in a lawsuit in a very long time.
You damn right, man. That's some BS and shit, man. I don't even think I know how to dig, nigga. Not with my bare hands.
That's crazy.
That's insane. That's some crackhead behavior. That was a druggie. That ain't have shit to do with Kendrick. That was a meth head, a druggie trying to get a fix.
This is so stupid, bro.
I'm talking.
I didn't realize it was this dumb. I didn't realize it was this dumb.
Did we get the right one? This gotta be like a joke shit. No, nigga. Case 125C009. Let me Google this shit. Ain't no way, nigga. I'm for real too. I don't believe, nigga. This shit real, dude. These is the courthouse documents,
bruh.
Oh my gosh. Let's get back to it, man. We gonna have to break this up, nigga, because this is buffoonery right here, nigga. This is a clown show. And look at, and we the ones with the motherfucking red noses on right now, because we fucking reading this shit. I know the judge pissed off. I would have threw this case out. For real.
This is frivolous.
I would have threw the case out and fuck Drake. I would have been like, all right, get this motherfucker out. Contempt. UMG is the world's largest music company, and also the music company that has represented Drake for more than a decade. Yet on May 4th, 2024, UMG approved, published, and launched a campaign to create a viral hit out of a rap track that falsely accuses Drake of being a pedophile and calls for violent retribution against him. I don't even remember no violent retribution.
Violent retribution.
Somebody telling you to go get therapy is violent retribution? I guess to a fucking delusional person like you, that is violence, trying to get reality crammed in your head. I guess that would be reality. I mean, violence.
What's so crazy about all of this, Kendrick never said he was a PDF file in the whole song. Never said it. He said independent sentences, certified lover boy, period. Certified pedophile, period. I heard he said certified lover boy, period, then certified pedophiles, S, as in referring to Bach of them. Now, with that being said, I'm be honest, I took the song and saying Drake is a full-blown pedophile, and I believe it. Yeah, because the reference was there. It led people to believe it, but technically, like, Kendrick is such a great songwriter, there is technically nothing in that song that can be held legally to say that Kendrick called him a pedophile.
Hey, I see what you're doing. You getting your whack 100 on, I believe you. But I'm going to come from this angle. Here in America, don't we want to protect our kids from them? So if evidence came that this is true, if like hardcore outside of him, tongue kissing girls, he asked how old they was on stage and he tongue kissed them down anyway, or having a whole bunch of girls that look no older than 15 sipping motherfucking Long Island iced teas and shit in the back of his house, and another girl on fucking TikTok telling the story about how they was getting all blasted and shit in his house and they wasn't 21 at all. Other than that evidence, if they had some R. Kelly, piss on you tape evidence, wouldn't we all look at motherfucking Kendrick as a hero for telling us flat out?
Kendrick is a hero.
You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. That's just what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? We all look at stuff differently. It says violence, bitch ass motherfucker. I'm still tripping on that fuck Drake shit. That shit was not. You opened it up with it. You could have buried that a little bit lower. Let my senses do it. You can't have me fresh out and bushy tail reading bullshit. I'm gonna just go stick out like a motherfucking sore thumb. Anyway, even though UMG enriched itself and its shareholders by exploiting Drake's music for years, You didn't get exploited, bitch. They paid you handsomely, might I add.
You definitely got some good deals.
And exploitation is what business is. They ain't even no bad word in business. Exploitation just means you gave us something and we fucking put it out there and you were rewarded for it in the business sense of the exploitation. I ain't talking about pimping, the actual exploitation you be doing on Kick and shit. You don't want to talk about the exploitation you be doing with that girl tricking young kids and shit to send her news. That's exploitation that you using in this sense. They was doing business exploitation, which is not bad unless you're talking about, like, you know, how Nike be using, you know, sweatshop children to make these wonderful New Balances that I have on. Well, not New Balances, not Nike. I got it mixed up and shit. I'm tired, y'all.
Everybody use terrible shit. Like Apple, where they make the Apple phones at, they be jumping out. They had to put a net around the building so when people jump out, they ain't die.
Had to put a net around the building so they wouldn't jump out. But any damn way, before we get too caught off, I meant Nikes and shit, and these wonderful J's I have over here is because that's the exploitation for real. You didn't get exploited. People who get exploited don't get $400 million up front, bitch.
Right. I want to be exploited if I get $400 million.
You damn right. And shit, I'll do the damn OnlyFans kind of exploitation for $400. If my wife say yeah.
So would you listen to all of Drake's whole catalog straight through? You only get time to sleep, eat, and use the bathroom, but you get $400 million after you listen to all the Drake catalog. What you doing?
Having a pizza party for myself. That's the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm like, it was a nice run, you guys. There's a bunch of videos that you can watch. My children are here. My son looks just like me. And see you guys later. Bye. Like, fuck that shit. It ain't no way in hell. I really couldn't do it though. I really don't think I could, like, and I know people probably out in the art and be like, oh, I'll be honest, I done did my bucket list and license shit, so it ain't like I'm like, oh, I need to. No, I done knocked out all the shit. My last bucket list is collecting these toys and shit. I don't need the Megatron that's coming in the mail in 2 weeks and shit. I'm taking myself out.